Good day, and welcome back to the No Opinion News Network. I'm your host, Chris, and this is your Tuesday, November 17th, Daily News Briefing. Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook and Jack Dorsey from Twitter testified before the Senate today in regards to the content that they allow or don't allow on their platforms. Mark Zuckerberg seemed optimistic about moving forward and updating some of the rules of the internet. Senator Lindsey Graham would like transparency with the social media companies in regards to who sets their policies on what is considered a post that violates community guidelines. He would also like transparency with the companies they hire to do fact-checking for them. In election news, President Trump has one day to decide whether he will request a recount in Wisconsin. Why the delay, you ask? Well, it's because the recount will cost President Trump's team $7.9 million. Under Wisconsin law, if the difference in votes is under 0.25%, the state will cover the cost of the recount. In this case, the difference is 0.6%. So the Trump team will have to make a decision quickly on pursuing a recount or to focus the money elsewhere in his legal battles. Geraldo Rivera has posted on Twitter that he has spoken with the president and that Trump is a realist. He is just waiting to see if the states certify the election before moving on. In the U.S., there are 6 states and 1 major city that resemble some kind of lockdown due to COVID-19. They are California, Massachusetts, which has a curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., Michigan, which will start their stay-at-home order tomorrow, November 18th. New Mexico, Oregon, and Washington State have already started their orders, and the city of Philadelphia will be locking down on Friday the 20th, and that will last until January 1st. The reason for all the lockdowns we are seeing is because the hospitalizations of COVID-19 patients continues to rise at an alarming rate. So the states are trying to ease the stress on the hospitals by bringing the cases down. And keeping everyone at home until there's a vaccine is the only way we know how to keep the cases down. COVID-19 hospitalizations are at 73,014 in the United States. That is up around 14,000 people from last week. And out of that 73,014 in hospitals, 14,313 of them are in intensive care, and 4,157 of them are currently on ventilators. Cases and deaths continue to rise here in the U.S. and worldwide. In the U.S., we are averaging 158,363 cases per day, and this is up around 40,000 cases per day from last week. And the deaths are averaging 1,170 per day, which is also up by about 168 per day from last week. The worldwide average is 584,126 cases per day, up around 28,000 cases per day from last week. And the deaths worldwide are averaging 8,908 per day, up 897 deaths from last week. And just a reminder, on Friday the 20th, we will have a special report on the lockdown in Europe to examine if there has been any progress made at the halfway point of their lockdowns. So stay tuned for that. Joe Biden has called on Congress to pass a large stimulus package similar to the one passed about 7 months ago at around $3.4 trillion. He also stated if nothing is passed by the time he takes office, stimulus would be one of his first priorities. Both Republican and Democrat governors are coming together to put pressure on Congress to pass a stimulus package. But to be quite honest with you, there is no real movement on a new stimulus package. Only the politicians bickering back and forth and blaming each other for no movement. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. I want to thank you for tuning into the No Opinion News Network. Please like, share, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell icon so you know when I go live or upload another video. I'm Chris, and this has been your Tuesday, November 17th, Daily News Brief. Have a wonderful